Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Adab. My dear students, welcome to Chattogram Government High School online class. How are you all? I think all of you are fine, keeping yourself in your home and enjoy our classes arranged by Chattogram Government High School Authority. My dear lovely boys, today I am going to conduct a class for the students of class 10. And before going to the class, I would like to introduce myself to my lovely boys. My dear lovely boys, as you know, I am Muhammad Abu Tahir, senior teacher, Chattogram Government High School. And as you can see on the screen, today I am going to conduct a class with the students of class 10, and the subject is English first paper. Okay, my dear lovely boys of class 10, please join with me to your class and collect your khata and pen, please. Then listen to my lecture or enjoy my class attentively. Okay, my dear boys. Now I'm going to show some pictures to you. Look at the pictures carefully. And all of the pictures, colorful pictures, are very interesting. As you can see in picture number 1, it is a picture of our lovely earth, and it is going to be in danger for environmental crisis. Okay, all of the pictures here are displayed on the screen. Tell us the environmental crisis of our lovely planet, lovely Earth. Okay. Environment pollution or crisis is the talk of the century, and most of the scientists predict that the ice of North Poles are going to be melt, and low-lying area of the Earth, that means of our planet, is going to be drawn day by day. We cannot breathe in the fresh air, and various diseases are going to be attack the people of the earth. So environment pollution is now a burning question, burning discussion for the people of the 21st century. Okay, my dear student, so today we are going to talk about our nature, about our environment, and the problem we face as the dweller of this planet. Okay, as we are the dweller of the planet, so we face a lot of crises nowadays. Okay, my dear student, so we have to think how we can reduce environment pollution. So today we are going to learn how we can reduce the environment pollution. Okay? My dear boys, now look at the screen. I'm going to display your book, your colorful book, English for Today for classes 9 and 10. And today we are going to discuss about the unit, that means unit 5. The title of the unit is Nature and Environment. What is the title of the unit? Again, I must saying nature and environment. And today I'm going to talk about lesson 5, and the title of the lesson is A Friend of the Earth. A friend of the earth, not enemy. Friend. A friend of the earth. That means a friend of the planet. Okay? Now, look at the screen. There is the educational attainment. That means after learning the lesson, students, that means you will know about your nature and your environment as well. You will understand why the environment is in danger. That means the causes of environment pollution. Okay, my dear boys, and young learners can realize who are responsible for environment pollution. That means after learning the lesson, after listening the lecture, you can easily understand who are the responsible for environment pollution. You will be able to work for the betterment of environment, and you will be inspired to reuse and recycle things you use in your day-to-day life. Okay. And the last of all, you will be able to work for making better future for yourselves. These are the learning outcomes of our today's lesson. Okay? Very good, my dear students. Now look some keywords. Whenever you will go through the lesson, you find some new words, keywords like these. The first keyword is, there is the keyword one, consumer, consumer, consumer. Okay, what is consumer? The participle species of consumer is noun, and the meaning of consumer is a person who possesses goods and services for personal use. That means we can say that buyer. Look at the picture. They are going to buy some goods or things from a shop. So we can say them consumer. Okay. Can you understand? Okay, fine. I think now you can easily understand, define what is consumer. Okay. Now look at the keyword number 2. Keyword number 2 is displayed on the screen. This is ceramic. Ceramic. And the ceramic is an adjective. Okay. And the meaning is made of clay and permanently hardened by heat. And this is a pot. This is a dish made by ceramic. Okay, ceramic utensils we always use in our home. So I think you can easily find out what is ceramic. Okay, now look at the keyword number 3. Keyword number 3 is landfill. Landfill. What is landfill? It is the participle species of landfill is noun, and the meaning is the disposal of waste material by burying it. And look at the picture, now you can easily understand what is the landfill. Landfill is a place where we dispose our waste material. Okay, so I have now look at the screen and let me show keyword number 4. There is the keyword number 4 and this is a bin. I think you easily uh, can define what is bin. Bin is a noun word and the meaning of bin is a container of waste. And look at the picture. There are some bins displayed on the picture here. And I think you can easily say, easily say me what is bin. Okay, you can easily define what is a bin. Very good. Now look at the keyword number 5. And keyword number 5 is trash. Trash is a noun word, and the meaning of trash is waste material, garbage. Waste material, garbage. And look at the picture. This is a waste material garbage, and it is called a trash. Okay, very good. My dear lovely boys, now look at the screen. There is the lesson and there is the page where lesson 5 is displayed in your book. And if you want, you can uh, open the page number 66, 67 as well. Okay, then lesson 5, a friend of the earth. You can also see the circle here. There are three things are displayed: reduce, recycle, reuse. Reduce, reduce, recycle. Why reduce, recycle is are important for uh, our planet and for our and for to minimize for to reduce our environment pollution we can discuss after a few minutes. Okay, at first, can you tell me, do you throw away empty cans and bottles? I think the answer will be yes. Most of the time, we throw away empty cans or bottles in anywhere, isn't it? And what do you do with your old newspaper? Your answer will be we sell our newspaper to hawkers, isn't it? What happens to the garbage after you throw it away? Whenever you throw the garbage uh, away, then some people are a cleaner, uh, take them away from your home, isn't it? But can you think it will be uh, if we reuse things, we recycle the old things, it will be helpful for our environment? Can you think? Okay, now look at the passage. Read the following text carefully to know about how we can save our environment. Let's save our planet. The title is given here. Let's save our planet. Let us, let's save our planet. Okay. Everyone must play a part in protecting the environment. It is true. We, everyone, must play a part, an important part in protecting our environment. There are many things you can do on your own every day to help save the planet. Here are some suggestions. Look at the suggestion very carefully, my dear lovely boys. Okay, are you ready to hear? Okay, fine. The first thing is reduce. The first thing is reduce. Okay, really, the best thing we can do for the planet is to use its resources properly. We have a lot of resources. So in the planet, in the earth. So we have to use them properly, in accurately. Okay. Our consumer society is mainly responsible for the environmental crisis. Here are some questions you can ask yourself before buying something. That means whenever you go to buy something new, you have to ask the questions given here. Do I really need this? Or is there another product which would do the same thing but is more sustainable? Okay, that is, we have to ask ourselves before buying new things that do I really need this? And is there another product which would do the same thing but it is durable? Or ask the question, will this last a long time? Some other questions maybe, do I know how this item was made, how it will be used, and how it will be disposed of? Okay, this is a very uh, important question for us. Nowadays, we try to use things for a short time, whatever it is our clothes, it is our utensils, it is our day-to-day things using in our day-to-day life. We all time we want to always we want to use the things for a short time, but we have to change the habit. Okay, we should use the things which last long. Can you understand? Okay, fine. Now go to the next part of the passage. The next part of passage is here, reuse. The first thing was reduce, and the second thing, reuse. What do you think of using your own ceramic cup or mug at your school or local club? It means there are no plastic cups to throw away. You can wash it and reuse it every day. Unfortunately, we are encouraged to buy a new, improved item, even if the one we have can be repaired or reused. When we buy things, we should buy those that are durable. That means stable. We should use them properly and have them repaired when necessary. If we practice this, many things will not only last a lifetime, but also be passed on for future use. However, if something is truly unusable for its original purposes, try to be more creative and think of how else it might be used. That means whenever we are going to use something very for a short time, so we have to think, we have to be creative, and we should think of how we can be use a thing which is durable, stable, or we can use it for a long time. Okay, you can donate some of the things to the poor. Okay, oh, sorry. When you are done with it, think of whether someone else might be able to use it. This is very important. When you are done with it, think of whether someone else might be able to use it. You can donate some of the things to the poor. You may also sell some of your used items through personal ads in a local newspaper. That means reusing means the things we use, then it is again used by the some other persons. That means the poor people of our society can use the same things which we used before. Can you understand? Then come to the next point, that is recycle. Rather than throwing an item out when neither you nor anyone else can make use of it, habit recycle. And if recycling is not possible, it is better to send goods to a landfill or have them burned up. Find out what types of materials can be recycled in your area. Clean and sort the materials before putting them out in the bin. Recycling your drink and food cans means there will be less trash in a resource recovery facility or landfill. Moreover, a company can use the old cans to make new ones. What does recycle means? That means think of think of a can which you use for drinking juice. If you don't throw it in the wastage, you can use it uh, to make some beautiful flower vase for your living room or drawing room, etc. This is recycle. So, to save our planet, we have to change our habit. That means we have to reduce things, we have to reuse things, and we have to recycle things. And so, and by these, we can save our planet. We can reduce our environment pollution. Okay, my dear lovely boys, can you understand the passage well? I think you can. Okay, now let me give some exercise, then I can understand. You uh, understand the passage or not? Okay, the first exercise is given on the screen. Look at the screen and make the answer in your answer script or in your kata as well. Exercise what? The question uh, is given here. The five questions on the screen. Now make the answer. But in your book, you have to you are told to make the answer with pair. But I'm going to say you, I'm going to suggest you to make the answer in your notebook. Okay, the first one, write down the answer, please. How can you cut down your shopping list? This is very easy. How can you cut down your shopping list? Number two, what can you do to reuse things? Number three, what kind of household goods, clothes, and toys can be donated? How can you sell your used items? How recycling may help save our environment? Okay, now look at the answer. Are you finished writing answer here? Okay, I'm giving some more times to finish your answer. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, six. Now look at the answer given here. Number one, the best way is to reuse things and reduce my demand. Okay, we have to cut down our demand, and in this way we can reduce our, but that means cut down our shopping list. Number two, we can use old cans to keep or carry various kinds of liquid items. Number three, we can donate our clothes to the poor. We can sell our old toys uh, as well. Number four, We can sell our old items through personal ads in a local newspaper. There is a very easy way. If we give ad to the advertisement to in a local newspaper, then everyone knows that. Nowadays, we can use social media to do the same. Okay, you can use Facebook, Twitter, etc. Number five, if we recycle things, it will be useful to us in many ways. First of all, it will benefit us economically, and it will also help saving our environment. These are the answers. Okay, please check your answer with me and let me show exercise number 2. Okay, my dear boys, exercise 2 is given here. Complete the blank spaces in the table below. Reduce, reuse, recycle. What is it? Examples in 2 columns are shown in the table. Okay, I am going to read the passage and please write down the answer. After finishing your answer, then I am going to give the answer to you and you can check your answer with me. To create less waste so that there are fewer items that must be recycled or dished away. What will be the word given here? Thrown away. To create less waste so that there are fewer items that must be recycled or thrown away. Examples: using a towel for drying hair instead of using an electric hair dryer. Okay. Reuse, to buy things that can be used again and again or to find out another way of dash them. What will be the answer? What will be the word uh, you can use here? Okay, look at the word using them, way of using them. The answer: using your own ceramic cup at your school or club means there are no dash cups, no pot cups, plastic cups to throw away. You can dash it, wash it, and reuse it every day. Recycle. Instead of throwing an item in the garbage, to give it to a person or company who will dash it or make something else with it. What will be the word? Reuse it. So instead of throwing an item in the garbage, to give it to a person or company who will reuse it or make something else with it. Giving or selling used plastic bottles to someone to make something else from them. The answer is clear to you? Okay, fine. Now, let me give some homework. My dear students, there are the homework. So the page of your book is displayed on the screen. To do this exercise, you will need information about recycling in your local community. If you don't know, ask your teacher to help you learn what you can recycle from your home. Then choose one item from the box to talk about it following the model below. The model is given here. The example is given here. Okay, so you can easily write it down. I think the household items are also given on the box: glass, bottles and jars, containers and toys, aluminium foils or trays, aerosol cans, box birds, magazines and catalogs, old CDs. So, how can you use these words to make a dialogue? Number A, look at the dialogue. Example A, what are you going to do with these old magazines? B, I don't know what to do with these. Why don't you reuse, recycle them? How can I do that? It's easy. Take them to a shop that buys old newspapers and magazines for recycling. Magazines and newspapers and magazines also use here, old magazines. Okay, so now choose another verse, word or words from the box, and now you can make dialogue with your friend or with your sister, brother, etc., etc. Okay, please do the homework with your own. Don't take help from your parents or your house tutor. After doing the homework, you can show it to your teacher when your school will open. I think, my dear students, my dear lovely boys, my today's days are clear to you. So it's time to leave. Before leaving, I want to say uh, to everyone, thanks all and bye. Okay, my dear boys, before leaving, I again thank you for enjoying my class today. Bye bye.